This is Show Me the Nuggets with Joe Troyer. Welcome to Show Me the Nuggets. Podcast producer Eduardo Trinidad here. Thank you for listening. This is the third and final episode of Joe's SixStep System to smash all of your crazy goals. In the last episode, Joe talked about the first 3 steps of the system, namely, surrounding yourself with people you envy, setting ridiculous goals, and getting out of your comfort zone. Now, this episode is where it really gets hardcore. Joe brings an extreme approach to self-motivation that's going to take your focus into overdrive. Let's dive in.
4. So this is in order as well, guys. This is all in order. So 4 is make your shit public. Announce it so you can't retract your goal, so that you're accountable to somebody beyond yourself for those actions. With the mastermind, I say, this is what your numbers are, and they're not that. I'm going to be held accountable if they're wrong, right? If we don't do a deal, if we can't fulfill for you, if we fuck up, we're accountable, right? And I got 300 of you holding me accountable, right? Make it as public as possible. Tell everybody. Post the shit on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, I don't know, whatever it is that you kids do these days. And one of the most important things I truly believe in this step is there's always a couple of people in your life that tell you can't fucking do it. That are the negative Nancys, right? They're the people, why don't you just go get a job? Why don't you just, take it easy, step back, you're not gonna fucking make it, right? Tell them your fucking goals. They're gonna hold your ass fucking accountable. You best believe. So number 5, this one's a little morbid, but this is another exercise that we run in the mastermind that's super important. We talk about how many days and calculating how many days you have left to live, because it makes shit real. Makes shit real. If you want to get motivated, or you find yourself not being able to get motivated, you know what your big goal is, you've done everything else, and you still can't get it done. You don't have the motivation, you're not doing it every day. Go talk to somebody in the nursing home. And all I'm talking about is a random stranger that's literally a week, a month, a year away from dying. And ask them about their life. You know what they're going to tell you? One of the first things in the first 5-10 minutes, they're going to tell you about their fucking regrets. So do that. If you don't do that, if you're not willing to do that, you're wussing out, you don't do that, at least do this. At least for step 5, I want you guys to imagine that you're on your deathbed. I know it's morbid. It's not fun to think about. But what would you say? Would you be happy where you're at right now in life if you were gonna die in a month? Taking it to the deathbed brings a whole different level to the conversation. And that's what you need. You need that fear. You need that fire. You need that to be in that place of pain. So 6. And this is an easy one, but I can guarantee you almost none of you guys are doing it. I'm sure you guys have all heard that saying, right? What you track never improves, right? Or some variation of that quote. Or maybe you've heard the studies that they've done about people in weight loss by just checking their weight every day, right? And writing it down, what happens? What happens? They lose the weight, right? So you need to pull back your big ass hairy goal after you figure it out. And you need to figure out where you need to be throughout the quarter to hit that. And you need to be looking at it every freaking day. Every day. to take this to a different level or to try and make it practical for you guys, let's say that you're committed to the lead gen business, you're gonna go sell a bunch of deals, and you've made a big goal of $20,000 a month or $100,000 a month. What do? You break it down, right? So if you're a good closer, you should be closing 1 in 5 consults, 20%. If you're not so good, you're a little newer, you don't have the experience yet, right? 1 in 10. Okay? Just work it backwards, right? So how many consults do you need to set a day, right? In order to hit that goal, right? Work it back for the quarter. And every day, I gotta be at, 5 every single day. And every day, did you do it or didn't you do it? Now when you think about going to the beach the next day, or you think about slacking off or doing whatever, right? It's gonna be like, no, I gotta get my 5 first. Once I get my 5, all right, I'll go do it. But if you're not doing it every day, I can guarantee you're not gonna hit your fucking goals. It's not just gonna happen by happenstance, right? It's not just gonna happen randomly. Like, oh yeah, I hit my goal. No, it's not gonna happen. You have to be taking steps every day in order for that to happen. You have to know that every single day, here are the 3 things, or the 2 things, or the 4 things that I have to do every day in order to hit that goal when the end of the quarter comes. And I want you guys to do it for the quarter. Don't do it for the year. The year's too fucking long. Do it for the quarter. You got 3 months to make it happen. So those are the 6. I truly want to give you guys a new normal. That's the goal. I want you guys always pushing. And I always want you guys in that state of being envious, which brings you fear, right? With those big goals. I want you in that panic mode, right? Like, I'm going to freaking crush it, right? I want that competition and that urge inside you, because that's how you're going to crush the next quarter. What's the worst that could fucking happen? I'm scared to pick up the phone and call somebody. Hey, me too. Fucking get over it. We all know what we need to do. We need to put pen to paper. We have to figure it out. We have to come up with a goal, right? And we have to run through those 6 things, right? It could be picking up the phone. It could be that you're fine picking up the phone and getting consults, let's say, right? But every time you get a consult, you let the other person run the whole fucking conversation and you don't take control of it. Well, wake the fuck up, take control, right? It could be that you go through the consult and everything's great, you do a good job holding the conversation, and at the end, you don't ask for the fucking sale. Are you kidding me? So I want you guys to take 10 minutes right now, and I want you guys to come up with that big scary goal that literally makes you nauseous. That literally in the next quarter, you're going to hit. That makes you feel like you're going to fucking vomit. I'm not saying I'm going to get 5 sales by the end of the quarter. No, I want the goal that makes you fucking sick to your stomach. That's going to make you have that desire. That's going to make you guys push. A goal that puts you so far outside your comfort zone, it's not even funny.
This has been Show Me the Nuggets with Joe Troyer. Thanks for listening. For more exclusive content from Joe, please visit digitaltriggers.io.